Good afternoon. It's a beautiful day for a run. Here I am at the Boalsburg Military Museum loop with my son. We're going to be doing a half-mile loop on this beautiful, rainy, wet, soggy day. So, Monday, we have the Boston Marathon. Good luck to everybody who's competing in that. Obviously, it looks like Kipchoge's race. His PR's 2 minutes faster than the other fast runners. 2:03 is the best PR after that. Most competitive might be the 2:04, right? To Chibet, right? The Americans are down around 2:09, 2:08, so that's just too much to make up. I don't know. The two minutes behind though Kipchoge, you might have a chance to keep up with him and hold on. And if something goes wrong with him at the end, to pull out a victory. Of course, everybody can have a bad race, so Kipchoge could. He doesn't have too many of them though, that's for sure. Doesn't have too many of them. Maybe 2 in his career. All the PRs obviously aren't in a course like Boston. They're flat places. Kipchoge's, I think, was Berlin. The next best time is, next two best might be Valencia, which is really flat. There might be a Chicago up there. Right, so all flat courses, no hills. Places that are flat as a pancake, like the American Midwest and Spain and Germany. Beautiful places. Not like the marathon I ran, right? I ran Scranton, which is a whole lot more like Boston, with lots of downhill, but some tough little uphills near the end. Lots of friends I made in training for that are running today. You know who you are, right? I don't want to call everybody out by name. Especially since my vlogs are pretty much off the cuff. But obviously, Bill and others, man, can't remember. You know, that's the thing, out running. Don't remember everybody's name. Oh, my neighbor's running too, Doug. I think it's his third Boston. Fast guy, super fast. Nice guy too. I'm sure he'll do great. Super fun. What are you watching out for? Anybody else watching in Boston? I got it set to record. It's on ESPN. Excited to see how it turns out. Of course, I'll be at work when it's running, but I'll be able to watch it after. So, question of the day, what is your biggest event you're training for this year? Is it Boston, Chicago, New York, London, Berlin, Tokyo, or an ultra, like anybody here in Western States this year, or JFK, any of those big ultras, UTMB, Comrades, you know, all these beautiful, beautiful races. Or are you peaking for a shorter race like the Boulder famous 10K, or the Peachtree, another 10K? Those are some big name races, big events to try to do. I don't know. Question of the day, let me know what you're peaking for. Rainy day people always seem to know when it's time to go. Not listening to anything today. Just, you know, sometimes Gordon Lightfoot finds his way into your ear. Well, here's something odd that happened. A bone conduction earphone company reached out to me. Don't know how that would work, but of course, you know my vlog. I'm not an expert at running, definitely not an expert at tech, but I was actually surprised. I'm just using this vlog to document my progress, keep myself accountable to exercise in the good and the bad, right? Keep myself out jogging. And I was surprised when people started subscribing, especially some of you folk have as much knowledge about running as I have about music, right? Or drumming, my profession, right? So, I don't know. What do you guys think? It's definitely not something I've ever considered. It'd be obviously a no-brainer if, you know, Hoka or Asics or Belega, the socks I wear, or whoever makes these gaiters that actually fit my head. Definitely not Mission or Buff. See how tight this one is? That's a Buff. That's the biggest one they make. They basically, along with Mission, make these long arm sleeves that are way too long and way too skinny. I wear a size 8 hat. This is one of my favorite spots of the whole museum. You got all these trees that are planted in perfect rows. All the pines, right by the road. Big tank sitting in the middle of it. Speed bump. Mud puddle. Oh yeah, I also use goo and Gatorade. I wouldn't say either of them are good. They're just maybe the least bad option. Fast finish long run. Up to and including sometimes at race pace. There we go. 7 miles. That last mile is 13 minutes and 2 seconds.